Smiling behind the camera. Also, Mr. Hustler of the Year every year too. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, shout out to Memories Never Die. Y'all already know.
How y'all doing today? This is a Memoriiies Media podcast, and we have a very special guest with us today. He a public figure and a YouTuber. FORDTHA1.
Never told your ex the whole time.
Her titties look like pancakes.
What's the secret that you never told your ex?
I had a crush on your mom.
I ain't gonna cap. I would tell her that. I wouldn't mind if a bitch trying to eat my ass. I ain't gonna cap.
How you doing
Yes,
today?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm alright, man. I can't complain, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So tell the people where you from.
First of all, before I get into a little more, I gotta move this mic a little bit closer. It's cool right here.
Right. You can do whatever you want to, bro.
But I'll put it a little bit closer. You know, mess it up. make sure everybody can hear me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. But I'm from Athens, man. Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
By UGA. Shout out to them dogs up there, man.
So does that have anything to do with why you got into what you're doing now? Is it a lot of people out there that interview people, YouTubers?
I'm sure there are definitely a bunch of YouTubers out there. Definitely, most definitely. But the thing is, where I'm from, that's not why I'm into YouTubing. Not at all. But it definitely helps out because there's a bunch of people out there, a bunch of people to meet, a bunch of different people to probably collab with. But I'm looking to get into more collabs.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I want to do. So, by watching this, you try to collab, man, I love to do it, man. I love to help each other out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So why did you get into interviewing and YouTubing?
All right, now as to why I got into YouTube, it was about a time in my life I just I'm trying to find, you know how everybody is, you trying to find what you're trying to do and all that, figure out what you like, and I figured that I'm the type of person that, as a people's person, I can talk to people pretty easy, as long as you wouldn't be talked to, I'm cool to talk to you, and YouTube, it seemed like that was a good way for me to be able to communicate with people and express my people skills a little bit more. Because during all these interviews, I talked to so many different people, seeing so many different ways like people act and how to, talk to different people and all that. Like, it was cool. So I like the YouTube part of that.
So how did your first interview go when you did that?
All right, my first interview, public interview we did. I think that was when me and my boys, we did the light skin versus brown skin, dark skin versus brown skin. We asked people, girls, which ones they like better.
Yeah.
And how that went, it went pretty good. But it's your first time. Like the camera quality wasn't all that. The way we was talking, you could probably hardly hear that time because I had the mic upside down.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was straight. We had fun. I absolutely loved it. Ever since I started doing that, I really fell in love with public interviews, man.
So, what was the answer?
Oh, boy. Brown skins, dark skins. Shoot, a bunch of people did choose dark skins. Hey. They love the dark skin. I'm not even gonna to you, man.
So, you out here at Georgia Southern, and you done talked to a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
At their worst times.
I talked to them all. They good and bad, man.
So what was the craziest interview you had thus far?
Oh, the craziest one. That'll definitely probably have to be my Southern Confessions video. Me and my boy Nas, man, we went around and told him, man, we finna get real reckless with this, man. I just said, we ain't finna hold back. We finna ask these people, like, what's their slutty summer experiences and what's on their sex bucket list and all that. So that's definitely my crazy one, man. We got some wild answers on that.
Somebody that came to you and be like, hey, man, can you take that off?
Actually, that's a good question. A girl did come to me and say, could I take one of the...
you caught me at a bad time.
It was during my... I asked people, what's the secret they never told about their ex?
Ooh.
Yeah, one girl, she told me... she came up to me one time that she seen me on campus. She was like, well, excuse me, could you please just edit that video and take my part out? Because I don't want my ex to see that. I was like, all right. I told her I got you. But I really was capping, like, I can't go back. I capped like crazy, man. I can't go back and, like, edit it like that. So, I just told her I had to do it, but I never did.
Jeez Louise,
Had
man.
to be messed up. Like, hey.
So, what was the most funniest interaction you got out here?
Ooh, the funniest interaction I done got. From doing these interviews, the funniest one, that's a good question. What's the funniest one I done got? Funniest, all right, yeah. World Star Hip Hop questions.
Yeah.
Those are the
Oh, they
funniest.
talk the little simple questions you ask that people just don't understand?
Yep, we had people who was on the $20 bill and all that. Oh my gosh, that was fun. We had people like, what's the capital of Massachusetts or where is Boston? There was some question like that, man. Oh my, that was a fun. My World Star Hip Hop questions number 2. That one was hilarious. I love watching that. I watch that video over and over. I love that.
So, when you're doing the interviews, how do you get out your comfort zone to even go talk to people? Like, was you already out your comfort zone when you started? Or was it normal?
See, I would say like when I first started doing interviews and how I go up to people and get out of my comfort zone, like, see, I say football kind of helped me with that because my coach will always tell me, my head coach Travis Noah, he always be like, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know, they did a bunch of different things to get us out of our comfort zone. So they got me used to that. So now when I go up to people, it's like I just kind of just do it now. It's just normal to me now. I try practicing, like we went walking to class, I just go up and talk to random people all the time. I practice it over and over again, and I guess that kind of helped out too. So like, I guess before I go to people, I just
keep practicing that?
Yeah, keep practicing. Ain't no certain thing I just did. I just got used to doing it over and over.
Yeah, something like muscle memory.
Yes, sir. Yep.
That
Just like that. Yep.
So, you do interviews. Do you watch podcasts?
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, I be watching a little podcast.
Who out there globally do you watch mostly?
The podcast that I watch the most. Well, ain't no certain person I watch during the podcast. Like, I ain't no certain podcast I watch. I'll be watching certain people they interview.
Yeah.
Like, my top people I like to look at when I watch podcasts is definitely probably like Young Dolph and Key Glock. I like looking at them, hearing how they made it.
Yeah.
And then whoever's interviewing them, I just look at
I
it.
didn't even know they had a podcast. I didn't even go count. I didn't even know about that. I'm looking for that.
They were in some. They were definitely in some.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what do you get out of when you watching podcasts? Are you studying them or are you just?
I'm the type of person like I be studying people all the time. Like people I want to be like, people who are doing something similar to what I want to do. I study that all the time. I'll go through and just look at what they are saying when they're answering questions, and then I try to compare that to myself and see how I can add that to my life. I'm trying to do big things. Yeah. So I'm trying to. They say if you want different results, you gotta do different things. So I'm always learning from different people, different celebrities that made it. I'm always studying their interviews and all that.
Yeah. So who's the best interviewer that you have seen thus far?
The interviewer.
Mm-hmm. Not somebody getting interviewed. The person that's giving the interview.
Yeah, the giving the interview. Best dude, I would say. Man, that's a good one though. But the one that I probably like the most is what's that white dude name that be interviewing? He has the face tats. He
Oh, you talking about Adam 22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam. I love looking at his podcast.
So what qualities do you see that he have that you would like to form in your own way to have when dealing with someone and interviewing them?
Some way is I guess the way he can guide a conversation. I like that. He's probably been through a bunch of different podcasts, so he knows a bunch of different situations and how to react to situations. Because when you talking to random people, you never know what you're gonna get. Yeah. So I would like the fact of being able to control conversations the way he do. Because like I said, you never know what's
just
going on.
maneuver through the conversation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, since you're doing all of this and you're making your own brand and you're interviewing, how do you manage? You're in college, right? Mm-hmm. How do you manage college, life, relationships, and trying to push your brand at the same time?
That's a good one. How I manage the college, the YouTube, and the relationships. See, okay, now with this YouTube thing, when I first started last year, I was in mechanical engineering. A lot of people probably don't know what that is, but I was taking some hard classes, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I was taking some hard classes, and they really require all your time. But how I balanced that was like, you only got so much time in a day, and sometimes I would just have to let go of the schoolwork and put my time into YouTube. Like a lot of times, how about it isn't enough time in the day. I can't. It's hard to balance school and YouTube. Just from those two, those are the hardest things to do. It's like the more I YouTube, the worse my grades get, and the less I YouTube, the better my grades get. So I just choose like weeks to do more schoolwork and weeks to do more YouTube. Yeah. And when I'm YouTubing, I'm going in. I'm doing all of it. Yeah. It requires your whole time, man. It's like your own business. So,
So is college worth it? What have you seen more progress in since you started YouTubing? What have you seen more progress in the shortest amount of time?
Honestly, I feel like I've had more progress in the YouTube side of it. I'm not saying college is bad. It's good. A lot of people say it's good to have to fall back on. You know, it's better than nothing not having an education. But same time, what I'm seeing more progress in is definitely YouTube, because I can see that exponentially growing. See, when I'm in college, the main thing I can get out of that is just, you know, that piece of paper at the end of the day. Yeah. But it's really, like what I've heard even from professors, it's not just about getting that paper. It's about what you do during college that actually matters. Yeah. They say our education is just the same as like it is at Harvard. So, but the only thing that's difference is what you do in between, like what you getting experience and stuff in. So yeah, I'm definitely saying
that makes sense.
Get more progress in the YouTube than that.
So, what are your thoughts on Georgia Southern itself?
Georgia Southern,
the school, the teachers.
I honestly think it's a great school. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been a great school. The weather weird though. Like, I promise you, these gnats, man. Yeah, from Athens, we're above the gnat line, so I had to get used to that. At professors wise, now some of the math teachers, man, they just ain't it. Some of the professors is not it. I promise you.
Man, listen, bro, you're not the first person I heard say that.
Yes, bro. Like,
somebody said this in an interview.
Yeah, bro. Some of these professors, they really cool. I mess with a good bit of them, but some of them, they are awful. Like, they just make you do stuff for no reason, man. Like, it's just
unnecessary.
Very
unnecessary.
Yes, man. Yes. I ain't finna say no names or nothing, but hey, some of these professors, man, y'all watch out.
All they gonna do is come to you and say, "Can you please remove the video?" Listen, boy, can you please remove the video? So, what are your thoughts on the students at Georgia Southern?
Students, that's pretty cool. Now, you'll go see some wild stuff up here, but for the most part, I see that the people I've met, they're really cool.
The students at Georgia Southern?
Oh yeah, with the students at Georgia Southern, I think everybody's pretty cool for the most part. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, wherever you go, there's always gonna be the weird people. Yeah. Like, hey man, I ain't trying to shout, but there's a dude around camp that be sprinting, bro. Like, I seen him running
every goddamn on destination.
No, this to him.
Man, listen.
Yeah, and then some of them, you know, like they just all got their own, you know, their own flow. I guess you can call it. Everybody different. I mess with being different, so yeah. Ain't no problem with me, but like I said, there's always gonna be them good and bad, and weird and cool students.
Everybody got their own category, really.
Yeah, you're right on that.
So, how do you manage your personal life, like really financially, trying to make it through school? Because you know, some things you have to do for free. Yeah, when you're interviewing, I'm pretty sure in the beginning you're not getting paid, and you have to keep working until you start getting paid. How do you manage the financial part of going to school and trying to chase your dreams?
Now, the financial part, how I've been doing it is just, it's really hard because it really depends on, I'm just saying, it really depends on what you got, what you starting off with. Yeah. Like with this YouTubing thing, like all I do is YouTube over my phone. Had my phone for about a couple of years. That's the only thing I've had. I don't have no other camera. When I first started, I didn't have no tripod. I didn't have any of that. All I had was my phone and my friends. And so I tried to spend the least amount as possible as I could. After a while, after I did get into YouTube a little more, the first thing I bought was a tripod, and that was like $14, $15. Yeah. So with the things I have, I just try to keep it at the lowest price. It's hard because when you in college, you don't necessarily, like all the time, you might not have a job. and you know you got bills to pay, you got rent due every month and all that, and it's hard to be able to upgrade your equipment
and try to focus on certain things.
Focus on the schooling, the YouTube. It's really hard. I just say work with what you got at first, and then whenever you probably do get a little bit of money, like I've been getting a little bit of money from financial aid a little bit, and that helped me out a little bit. I'm not gonna count. That helped me out. One for that, it'll be a lot harder, but just do what you can.
I'm trying to make it through here, there's a war zone out here, but it's trying to make it.
Right.
So, what are your thoughts on working with other brands? Especially, it's really specifically like out here, because really everybody going through the same thing, trying to push a brand. Mm-hmm. So, what are your thoughts on working with other brands when y'all going through the same thing?
My thoughts on that, I would highly recommend. I definitely want to work with other brands. I want to be able to work with different things, to get more experience around. To see what would be better for me and what I like most. Yeah. So I'm definitely down to work with different brands, different people, whatever. I'm down to do it. I'm down to do whatever.
So are there any brands that you really been paying attention to, like out here? Or anyone?
Not exactly. I haven't had really too much time to research into all that other stuff because, you know, my number one priority I got right now is really top 2 is school and YouTube. So I really don't got time to do too much research in between.
So how you set the standards on what you need to get better at and things? You don't look at other things, or you just like focusing on just making yourself better? I don't know if that makes sense or not.
No, you trying to see, you asking what do I want to get better in? And
like, do you like look at other brands to be like, all right, like as a cameraman, I'll be like, oh, he got a better camera or something, or the way he take his pictures. I probably need to study that a little bit if I can get better in a certain area. Or you just like really solely looking at yourself, be like, and you can tell like exactly what you need to change.
Okay, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. When I do watch a little bit more YouTube sometimes, and when I do, I look at other people. I see how they talk to the camera. I see how they edit. I see how their camera looks. I see because a lot of times they have great quality in their camera. I see that definitely seems like it can definitely help your channel. Yeah. And I see the way they talk to the camera. They talk with confidence. I see if they get sidetracked or anything like that. So I try to base the way I YouTube off of the people I look at. Yeah. And try to bring much excitement. Bring my own way. Personalize it, but bring excitement to it. I see how much excitement they bring. I see how good the quality is and all that. So I try to bring that to my channel. Yeah. And like you said, personalize it.
That's what's up, y'all. So what's the best thing that happened for you thus far in 2019?
2019, the best thing, finding myself. Definitely. Finding myself, as in, what I mean by that is I changed the standards of how I live. I changed my mindset. And that helped me find who I really like want to be. So now all I do is like throughout the day, all I'm doing is working on things that I truly choose to do. Yeah. Everything I do, I choose to do. A lot of people probably don't have a choice to do that.
It's a life right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right. And so, like I said, I just choose everything I do. Throughout the day, everything I'm doing, I set that up probably like a week or so before. Yeah. And I just tell myself what I'm going to do in the day. I set goals throughout the day to help motivate me more, give me more confidence through the rest of the day. But
so, what is the biggest setback you had? Something that set you back in 2019? That you look at as growth.
The biggest setback I had in 2019. I would probably say biggest setback. That definitely had to have been probably this past summer when I had stopped doing the YouTube and all that. Like I took a major break from it because I was helping my friend's mom work and all that. That was probably the biggest setback. And like I wouldn't necessarily say it was a bad setback. I don't really try to say things are failures or anything like that. But it helped me decide if this is really what I want to do. Yeah. And it helped me figure out what I really want to be. I took a step back from really everything and I just decided, hey man, I just told myself, what do I really want to do in life? I got people counting on me, so I really got to figure this out right now.
Yeah.
So I took a step back, figured out what I wanted to do, and now I'm back at it, going hard enough.
So what do you see your brand going at since you came back? What do you see in totality and overall? What do you see your brand going?
I project this thing going through the roof. I told myself, whatever I decide to do, I'm going hard. I'm going full speed at this. You know, I'm going through the roof. I tell you, if I wasn't doing the college thing right now, boy, I'll be on it all the time with YouTube. But I gotta balance my time between that and college.
Yeah.
So.
GSU, thank you for stopping through the podcast, bro.
Oh yeah, anytime, man. Anytime.
And thank you. This is Memoriiies Media Podcast with FORDTHA1.